Hi everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as usual. Here we are, folks. We are on hex.com, and we're going to get straight into it, of course. And you know, that's the way we roll. Lots happening, man. Lots happening. Let's talk about it. So here we go. Day 713, 14th of November 2021, and we've got a 24 hours timestamp. That's how there's a gap between 24 hours. A daily timestamp is 24.4 cents US. Holding up nicely, down 9%, but holding up nicely at 24.4. And we've got a return on investment multiplier of 4,330 X from the 5th of January 2020. The payout per T-share looking good, 5.822. Once again, the stakers just stake and relax, get those T-shares, get staking, and you will earn some nice penalties on top of the awesome interest, of course. 5.822, that's really good. Let's go into the T-share rate. 4,763 is the T-share rate, so still very good to pick up. Remember, day 707 was our low, 3,247. That was the best time, but obviously the price keeps going up, the share rate keeps going up, then getting T-shares is pretty cool. And of course, you're going to get that beautiful T-share rate. Share rate 19,487, another dot day, 0 after our big day. But there are some big ones coming up, folks, some big stakes coming out, going to increase that T-share rate pretty fast. So pretty interesting stuff going on. Average stake length, 5.82 years. Woohoo! This is great news, folks. The longer, the better. It means that people are staking on average longer. Nice. Annual percentage yield rate, your interest and early in-stake penalties, 37.38. A good day in the office. Typical days like around 36.8. So 37.38 is good. That's good for you. Stake it and make it. And remember, stakers don't have to worry, so much about the price movements. It's traders that get wrecked doing the trading. So just take that into account. We've got our liquidity feature factor number back at the moment. So liquidity in the pool, 121.4 million was yesterday's figure. We didn't have that yesterday, and of course this was day 712. We had 33 million, so that was up, and now the Hex, and of course the price was down, and we had 33 million in the pool for USDC, so down about 600 grand, and the ETH was 1146 when we started. So I was going to cover that when it got populated. Now it's got here the pooled Hex is 60.7. Now I'm not sure if that's correct. I'd have to go manually check that. That looks a bit bizarre to me, but given the price has gone down, so that should have gone up. So I'm not sure exactly what's happened with that figure. Not sure whether LP has been withdrawn. That's the only other explanation for that figure. It's either it's wrong or LP provision has been withdrawn. So that's interesting. So anyway, I'll check that and see if I have any update for you tomorrow. Liquidity pool 11. That's also down. So I'm not sure what's happened there. This may just be an error. Unfortunately, I haven't checked this before the light of doing this video. Just take that into account. I wouldn't worry too much about it at this stage. Total value locked, USD 15.23 billion. Market cap of 140.27 is the market cap. T-share rate 52.17, and we've got another decrease in T-shares. Obviously, we've got staking candles coming out, so that explains it all the way up to the 2nd of or 1st or 2nd of January 2022. 10,952,000, so down 17. Another big day. In other words, you stake it, you make it, and let's see what they do with their Hex when they get out. Total supply 636.2 billion, and mid inflation 16.5. And let's jump over circulating supply 573.9. It's up 207. So obviously with the stakes coming out, the less T-shares, got more circulating supply in place. So we'll see what they do with that. Of course, the people restake, people sell, people hold their liquid. So obviously if you sell that, you're not going to get the copy on Pulse Chain. So with big bags like that, people will be pretty hesitant with the Pulse Chain up. So it's the Pulse Chain delay is kind of cool like that, right? The timing seems to be pretty interesting. Pulse Chain, of course, the launch with the stakes coming out towards the end of the year. Nice, I like it. Change in stakes, 191 million. Sorry, look at that over the last day, over $500 million. That's amazing. That's those big staking candles we've got. Let's jump over to stake percentage coins, 9.79 down. So obviously, if you're still staked with Hex, you're looking good. And the Hex amount, 63,768,000 minted. Sorry, not minted, paid to stakers. So that only gets minted once you've matured, stake matured. Penalties 868,000. It's a better day, and nice. We love these penalties. This is the key. Man, oh man, love these penalties. This is part of the fundamentals, part of the awesomeness of Hex. Now, people decide to early unstake or trade that stuff out, then you get paid. You get paid regardless of what happens there. All right, so total holders 382,670, up 439, another good day. Current stakers up 78 to 70,516. Total stakers 87,537, up 96, and change in current holders for 357. So cool. Now, obviously, I look forward to the day where these are up in the thousands and tens of thousands. That's when we'll get that virality, right? But we are growing strongly, regardless of mass virality. But pretty cool. Let's check out the Hex price on TradingView with our pulse chain timeline as well overlaid. So this is the Hex price and the pulse chain timeline overlaid. Pretty cool. And of course, we're well into the Mercy period here. Yeah, how are we getting on? Let's actually do a little calculations on how we're here between the end of the official pulse chain phase and today. That's 104 days, can you believe, ago. We had all that excitement back here, and 104 days later, we're still here. So nice. All right, so pretty cool. We're waiting for Pulse Chain 2.0. I did a video on Pulse Chain update with some of the distribution files loaded up, so waiting for that to run. And of course, we've got this tweet still hanging over our heads from Richard about birth time, and the 18th, so that's coming up pretty shortly. And what are we on? What's the 15th now? Yeah, 15th my time anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4 days away. So 3-4 days away to the 18th. And so we'll look forward to see whether there's actually any announcement on there. If there's something of interest, is it going to be the announcement of the fork, announcement of mainnet? Who knows? We'll find out. Richard will give us a couple of days' time, no doubt, and that's a major FOMO for the price chart here. That will big news like that will interfere with the normal behavior of this chart. But you know, we had some whales, God whale moving up here as well, so pretty cool. Now, there's some scenarios, of course, about the price moving down. You know, down to a lower low. That's a kind of the bearish scenario, maybe down to 13 cents and then bouncing back up. There's other scenarios of just moving sideways, forming a nice little, or moving down slightly maybe, in a nice little bull flag. Obviously, this is in a bear trend, so you could argue, but it's also the fact that it's beaten the previous low here, 23. It could be little bull flag trend, so just take that into account. So you got your trend and you got your bull flag forming, so we'll see what happens here. We still need a bit more data, in almost 3 days, 4 days, so we'll see whether it just moves sideways a bit more and then starts moving up. We'll watch that very closely. So pretty cool. And obviously big birthday is on the 2nd, so nice. So I like to give this context. It does help with our framing. All right, so let's go over to the sacrifice here, and we've got USDC in the pool here. The percentages are pretty much the same as yesterday, and I'm not sure if that's got 46 million hex in it, and 156. So 46, that's 90, that's 102. So that comes back on these stats. That makes me think that these stats on the liquidity are not right, as opposed to someone pulling the liquidity. These stats here are not right. So we can see that just based on the real time that these have here over 100 million hex in them. So definitely not the case. So pretty cool. All right, and that one there has got 14 million and 6 million. So that must be an error. Probably correct itself tomorrow. We'll see. All right, very cool. Let's go check the stats, and we're going to look at the 15-year chart. We haven't done that for a little while, and obviously we've got these big candles coming out here at the moment. And let me just update this to the now time range, and let's go now, and bam, and update that. So we're just going to get rid of any of the older stuff there. So we've got the current stuff coming out, and of course that's we've got November there, and a little bit in December, and then it's a way of the roses after that. A way of the roses, yeah, a way of the something else, you know, the thing is. But a lot of the stuff will get restaked. So all the stuff that's sick will be restaked different places. Some of it will be sold, some of it will be held. People want the copy on the pulse chain, so it's definitely a dampening effect on that. Let's quickly check the whale bot. This is the last 24 hours. We had 1.1 million sell bought for 22 hours ago, and then we had 1.6 million sold 19 hours ago. We had 1 million Hex sold 19 hours ago. We had 2 sales there, and then we had another third one, 1.5 million sell. Are they different accounts? They appear to be different accounts. Then we have 1.5 million just sold, and that was 4 in a row. 0, 0. So that sort of explains that pullback, that 9% pullback for the day with these ones here. Then 18 hours ago, we had someone buy 1 million, nice, and of course they were bought. And I'm not sure if sometimes these are just swing traders, but sometimes they're unstakers or people with liquid bags. Then we had 215 million bought. Then we had this beautiful stake. Look at this, 487,000 staked for 5,472 days. Nice, 308 T-shares. That's what this Hex is all about, staking those T-shares and deferred gratification. Then we had another one here. What's it? Same account, different account. 385. This is 7 hours ago, and they staked for 3,669. It's like 10 years and 236 T-shares. Beautiful. Now, obviously, T-share rate's going to go up, parabolic, so pretty cool. And then what else we got here? New chart for X Hex wins charts, 206 million X in grace period. Wow, can you believe that? So it's a lot of X in the grace period, isn't it? Being sacrificed. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And then we had 1 hour ago, 1 million Hex just sold. And then another million just sold. It was an hour ago, so it's 2 million. And then we had 1.7 just buy. That's a good way to finish the bot, isn't it? Have a nice buy, and 1.7 million buy there. Pretty cool. And we're sitting around about 25 cents on the Hex price, so nice. All right, so let's quickly check Richard Hart. Yes, we got something from him 14 hours ago. Guess what I weigh today was this question. Answer given in next stream, which might be today. So that might be any time in the next, I don't know, 10, 12 hours. So look forward to Richard Hart finally a live stream. Man, I feel the fundamental pumpamentals already. That'll be super exciting. Well, I hope you guys enjoy that. Definitely subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and a big shout out to all the subscribers on the channel. I do appreciate it. And also those comments. I love the comments and as well. I do answer them all. So I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, Hex looks like a lot of fun. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Onwards and upwards. Bye for now.